Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Eye 73. When you come in, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification button to get news that you're not receiving nowhere else on YouTube because I'm boring. Nah, you get news. I like talking about different other things, and today, at this time, I'm gonna talk about the Notre Dame, of what some people say the Notre Dame. I don't understand where they get Dame from, but the Notre Dame Cathedral may never reopen again. It says it's a 50% chance of being saved. Here go a short article for Fox News. I told you Fox News. They didn't use the video. Here you go. Get a chance to load.
78% of peanut allergies can't be outgrown. Which company will introduce?
That was a commercial. So I'm gonna get about 3 seconds for the commercial to be over with. Yeah, they got to pay their bills too.
24 hours ago, the Cathedral of Notre Dame, just behind us, 300, 400 yards, was an inferno of fire. And that fire lasted for at least 12 hours. We saw the tail end of it. We saw the smoke. We saw the flames bursting up. And then we saw the firefighters finally dousing it out. Some 400 firemen were involved, firemen and women. One was seriously injured, but they got the job done. They were finishing up just in the past couple of hours. The damage, as you've already elaborated on, severe. The highest point of the cathedral, the spire near the back of the nave, was toppled. Most of the roof was destroyed. And inside, some experts are saying as much as 2/3 of the woodwork has been destroyed. But yes, artifacts were saved, including the crown of thorns that Christians, Catholics venerate as being worn by Christ. In fact, during this Holy Week many years ago. It also is believed that the rose window perhaps could have been saved as well. And yes, the structure of the building, including the two belfry towers, are in place. But for the next 48 hours, there will be inspectors looking at that to make sure it is stable enough for other firemen, for other investigators to go in, because that is the next step of this, to find out.
Yes, man. I just screwed up that time. I didn't mean to stop them from talking, but I think I hit the wrong. Yep, that was the reason they were talking about what happened earlier. This is one I wanted to play. Sorry. You're another commercial. Well, I'm waiting on the commercial to get finished. I don't have nothing to say. Here you go. Commercial over.
Donations are already in the hundreds of millions of dollars towards the rebuilding of the iconic Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris.
Back in
It took
shortly.
heavy losses in that devastating fire Monday. Tonight, we're getting new information about what happened to some of the irreplaceable treasures inside. Senior Foreign Affairs correspondent Greg Palcott is in Paris tonight. Good evening, Greg. Brett, some 24 hours ago, the Notre Dame Cathedral behind us was still up in flames. Now that the devastation is beginning to be known, the task ahead is clear, but difficult. As dawn broke in Paris, the damage done to Notre Dame was evident. The spire of the cathedral toppled, much of the roof destroyed, expanses of the interior damaged. But with the work of 400 firefighters, one badly injured, using water pumped from the River Seine, after 12 hours, the fire was under control.
What we saw tonight together in Paris is this capacity to mobilize, to unite in order to win.
While the fire raged, church workers entered the cathedral and saved priceless artifacts, including the crown of thorns venerated by Christians as that worn by Christ. A gold cross over the altar shone like a beacon of hope, rose windows hopefully saved. And the integrity of the cathedral, threatened for hours in the inferno, was secured.
Globalement, la structure. As a whole, the structure is holding up. Some vulnerabilities have been identified.
For the next 48 hours, engineers will ensure the building is safe to enter. And then a team of 50 inspectors will find out what caused the blaze. Terrorism has definitely been ruled out. Arson, probably. An accident related to the cathedral's renovation, suspected.
We have told our staff that they should cooperate with all police units without restrictions.
The restoration task lies ahead. French President Macron set the ambitious goal of 5 years for completion. He will have the money. $700 million has already been offered. Funds
700
including
million.
from the U.S.
France will always be there for us, and we are always there for France.
The terrible destruction of a national and international symbol, bringing people together on the streets of Paris in song. In prayers during this Holy Week, Pope Francis hoping the Notre Dame Cathedral will once again be
Notre
a
Dame.
spiritual gift to humanity. And in words.
This is the mother of the city, and the city that suffered so much.
Oh, it's devastated. It's a loss for the world. We know it's important what happened, but we know also that we feel really united.
In fact, for a country so badly politically divided as France is right now, there could be a silver lining in this black cloud, but at a terrible cost. Right.
Greg Palmcott live in Paris just after midnight there. Greg, thanks.
Man, I know I said this in another video about 2 days ago. How the United States send more money to other countries than they actually give to their own people. The United States pledged to send $700 million for the Notre Dame Cathedral. But they always raising taxes for interstructural. And come on. But hey, this is not a story on that. I almost got caught up in it. But still, they're talking about raising $700 million for the Notre Dame Cathedral. That's a high price, man. And they already said they are going to raise. I'm going to read some of the article, okay? All right, Notre Dame Cathedral said the faithful might need to get used to not attending the service for a long time, or even again, after it was unable to host the traditional Christmas service for the first time since the French Revolution. Patriot told the Associated Press that work on the famous Paris landmark isn't likely until 2021, saying there is 50% chance the structure might not be saved. Today is not. Here's a quote from they don't say what the name is, but it's a quote from somebody. Today it is not out of danger. He said, I guess that's Patrick said after the Christmas Eve midnight mass held in a nearby church. He quote Patrick again. It will be out of danger when we take out the remaining scaffolding. He added, today we can say that there is maybe a 50% chance it will be saved, and there is also a 50% chance of it falling onto the 3 vault. So as you can see, the building is still very fragile. They said the 12th century cathedral was under renovation when a massive blaze broke out in April, destroying its roof and collapsing its spiral. Without the roof to keep the massive stone structure stable, the cathedral are crucial, but they are vulnerable. Some 50,000 tools of scaffolding crisscrossed the back of the cathedral at the time of the fire. Removing them without causing further problems is one of the toughest part of the cleanup. He quote again. Patrick got a lot of quotes, man. We need to remove completely the scaffolding in order to make the building safe. So in 2021, we will probably start to uh, the cathedral. They said once it removed, we need to assess the state of the cathedral, the quantity of stones to be removed and replaced. They estimate it would take another 3 years after that before the cathedral is safe enough for people to re-enter. President Emmanuel Macron or some was had vowed to rebuild it by 2024, the year that Paris will host the Olympics. God bless you. Experts had called that time frame unrealistic. Tourists can photograph it from nearby embankment, but they can no longer hear the organs or get a close view of the carving in the masterpiece rose windows. The the vast forecourt is it's barricaded and burdened of its Christmas tree. Once again, you never should hold a place that's a holy place. Hold a building that's a holy place. I will explain why. You know, they always said, is you a Bible reader? And I have read the Bible several times. I'm not a scholar, but I have read the Bible several times. And one of the main things they said, the church is the people. And the other thing is a building. It seemed like to me that the people were worshiping this building. Talking about work of arts and they ain't having a Christmas service in 200 years. And the United States donated $700 million. Well, pledged $700 million. And they already raised $200 million for other places. I'm sad, man. $700 million. Do you know how many people can be been taken care of by that money? Okay, for example, the United States pledged $700 million to the Notre Dame Cathedral. It estimated 350 million people in the United States. You can give $2 million to every person in the United States, and they'll come up with that $700 million. $2 million to everyone in the United States that you are pledging to a building. I know I sound insensitive right now, but do the math. Do the math. If everybody in the United States, I know some people ain't gonna use that money properly. I know. We all know. But that's the thing. The people in the United States, that has your economy run. They're gonna spend some of that $2 million and make the economy stronger. Make the retail store stronger. Gonna make the home market stronger. The United States, I'm telling you, the United States, they pledged that $700 million, then really become saying we have the lowest poverty rate in the world. I know a lot of stuff gonna be price is gonna be very higher. But you get everybody in the United States $2 million. Man, you see people taking more, taking better care of their property. Come on, man. Y'all, I know a lot of stuff I say is not the majority. I'm more in the minority, but come on. If we give everybody in the United States $2 million, tell what happened. What will happen? Home market go up. People can buy their home in cash. You can balance it better. You know what I'm saying? You can buy your home, get $2 million, buy a home down south that what you can buy in California or New York in the millions down south in Georgia. In some places you can buy them same houses, them 5, 6 bedrooms for $350,000, $400,000 top. It take care of a whole lot of debts. It take care of the student loans, knock them junk out the way. Medical bills, knock it out the way. Bankruptcy, that kill. You know why they won't do that right there? It's why they pledge money to countries for $700 million for buildings or hundreds of $1 millions for help out with the war plan. You know why they won't give it to the United States? People of the United States? Let me tell you. I'm gonna tease my own self. They won't give it to you because this country ran out of interest. This country ran off the lower income debts. If we nobody in debt, there's a whole these cash loan places that go out of business. The car loan places will go out of business. Cause you can get a car for what, 30 something $1,000. And they tell you got 6 years to pay it for $500 a month. Come on. They're going out of business. Wouldn't need no doing a loan. Go in there and pay cash. Buy property. Live. Only thing you have to do is still pay taxes. They'll go crazy. Same thing with car loans, same thing with buying a house. They make their money off the interest. Yep. They make their money off the interest. These companies, a lot of these companies will that will go out of business where your job at. You know, everybody don't spend regularly. Like me, I can tell you, I ain't gonna lie to you. I could spend if I had assets of $2 million, I could spend what I want to buy a home, pay off our vehicles, and I put myself on the doing like $30,000 to $40,000 a year allowance. And then I'm hoping I won't have to spend all that. That's why they can pledge them $700 million to a cathedral in another country. But just last week, down here in the city I stay in, no, this week, matter of fact, I think on Monday or Tuesday, this lady lost her life in the house caught on fire. They said the possible motive, they might have had a space heater, but they ain't had no heat. They had to use a space heater to heat up their home, and the person died. You don't see the United States sending no pledging no money to her family. She ain't got health insurance, and her folks ain't doing no GoFundMe. They're gonna have the bed. They had that person buried. That's why I don't get. I don't get how our great country. I told you another thing. I love the United States. I love it. But I don't get how a great country can pledge and donate so much money to all these other countries, and if you put that same money into your country, the United States, it'll wipe out so much doing debt and so much doing poverty and oh man, you can go green. People always tell me they're going green. Man, you can put solar panels all over your place and power your house green. I know they said in some parts of the United States, catching rainwater is illegal. I don't know why. You can go ahead and get your own water, catch it, one filter system, catch it. That save a whole lot. You know why they ain't gonna do that? Georgia Power, Alabama Power, all these power stations over, Flint Power, all these power stations in the United States go out of business. Go out of business. They don't want you to. They tell you they want you to go solar panel. They don't want you to go solar panel. They don't want you to go green. They don't want you to go windmill. The windmill, they said, my daughter was telling me, they talking about the windmill had killed more eagles. Said, I don't want you. They they tell you they want you to go green. They don't want you to go green. The Democrats and the Republicans, they put on your darn heart screens and like, hey, I need you to go green. Especially the Democrats. We need to go green and climate change. They don't want you to go green. Not at all. Is everybody in the United States can afford to buy a solar panel? Guess what they'll do? They'll come up with some kind of darn toxic thing talking about these solar panels are bad for you now. They're soaking up all the sun. I'll tell you, they said the solar panel is sucking up all the sun. So you need to go ahead and destroy the solar panel and get back with your darn power company. We need you. You know why? You know why can't catch rainwater and filter that water out in our home? Water system in your city, your county, go out of business. Yep, they go out of business. That same rainwater that I want you to catch, it's the same rainwater they filter and they put it in your home. Oh man, y'all people don't be hearing me, man. I'll be telling y'all the truth. That same water, that same rainwater, same water in your top, in your commode. When you flush that water, you're going right back to that darn treatment plant to be recycled, gone through a filter, sent right back to your home. That's why they don't want you to catch the rainwater. That's why they don't want you to go solar panel. That's why they're saying they're putting at your hard screen to my windmill kill more eagles than anything a year. They don't want you to use wind power to uh, power your city. Mm-mm. They ain't making money. Like now, down here in Georgia, in Georgia in the United States, they about to raise our Georgia power. Everybody raise Georgia power about to raise our bill. No other reason but greed. They raised it before a few years ago. They raised it before because they said we got to pay for that nuclear power uh, facility that they built. Okay, they built that. They raised the bill. Now they're raising it again just because they can. Yeah, people. Like I said, I love the United States, but this place it's about money, man. It's all about money. It's all about money. Uh, it's all about money. Cause now they been force us to go 5G everything, and you don't heard about the done complications that come from 5G. What might happen that increase into everything gonna get increased. That it's not gonna be able to. You're gonna have to cut down a whole bunch of trees just for the 5G to go through your neighborhood and stuff. Cause the trees will interfere with the 5G. And I see this around our city. I rode through Martin Luther King Drive today. I had to go downtown and pay a bill. They had cut so many darn trees down. They had just remodeled the that area over there a year ago. Planted trees. They dude, ma'am, I'm telling you, they planted trees in that same area. They done cut down so many darn trees, but they just had planted last year, a year before last. Give me 5G. This is crazy, man. People understand. The ones who do understand, they don't want to speak out because when you a lot of so-called intelligent people with degrees, they scared to speak out because they don't want to get labeled as conspiracy theories or crazy person. And then then you got the ones who don't even look at the done what's going on around them. And then you got me. You got me, people like myself who people just look at like, oh, you're a crazy Bernie Sanders fan. Yes, I do like Bernie Sanders. But they had to, how they label you as you're a crazy man. You always got your 10 hats on, conspiracy and all that kind of stuff. Everything I said, everything I'm saying, except the part about no, everything I'm saying is true. Everything I'm saying, from the power bill place, don't want you to get solar panels, don't want you to use windmills, to the water bill for the water treatments, don't want you to catch rainwater, but they use that same water to put in your house and charge you. They use that same water to charge you with, man. That same rainwater. They use the same rainwater filter and bring it to your house and charge you. Yeah, same thing. And then remember one good old days you just have an antenna on your TV and look at it? Man, you might pick up a few channels. If you ain't got Wi-Fi or cable, you ain't look at TV. Most of the time people who don't have internet in their house, they got to go all over trying to find a library or try to beg somebody for they doing passcode to use their internet. Everything you need your house, you got to pay for it to function. And we wonder why. Everybody be saying, well, a lot of people saying, I can't say everybody. A lot of people said, man, you don't want by so fast, man. You know why? Because we be working most of the time. Like me personally, I be out Monday through Thursday. I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 12 hours or sometimes longer than 12 hours. Sometimes shorter than 12 hours. But I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But you got these people working. I used to work 7 days. I had to stop. I did that jump for 2 years. I'm like, shit, it's long doing 7 days. You come home, you come out, go home, you get off, you're like, shit, be tired. But that's why we always saying, like with my daughters, the children now, they be saying, ooh, this time going by fast. Because it's just like the working people. They go to school for five days out of the week, have 2 days off. They got to do the you got to do that cycle one again, the same old cycle every week. And like what's up, they on this breaks right now, holiday breaks, but you're going through the same cycle. Then next thing you know, you like go to school or go to work, come home, go to work, come home. Next thing you know, a month going by. Like damn. You're like, oh shoot, about to be the first of the year. A new year about to come in. Then we about to go through the same cycle. Thought I just got my income tax last week. See, like last week I just got my income tax. Now it's time to file the income tax again. Or pay your income tax, Yeah. We don't go by so fast, man. And then I know I know every time I start talking on, like I was talking about the Notre Dame Cathedral. then led to the United States talking about pledging $700 million. I got that from Austin Power right there. You know when he said, "Y'all pay me $1 million," and the people looking at it like, $1 million? That's all. But yeah, I got it from Austin Power when I said they're gonna pledge $700 million to France for a billion. I know that billion is sacred to some people, but it shouldn't be sacred to nobody. You know, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, he pledging $700 million, 350 million. I mean, 350 million people in your country. You get $2 million a piece to everybody in your country. Wipe out debt. Oh, people, people don't be hearing me, man. They think I'm crazy. They're like, uh, you listen to that dude. That dude's silly. I do. I crack jokes and laugh and stuff, but when I'm talking about some serious stuff, I'm talking about some serious stuff. I don't play about stuff like that. You know, I'm about to do my little smile and do my little joking, but I don't play about stuff like that. Cause we all know it, true. We all know it. We all know it. And why would you pledge $700 million to a place where they said it's a 50% chance they might save it, and they can't even go inside of it because the structure is so fragile? Oh man, people, y'all don't be hearing me when I be talking. I know I don't have that done PhD to throw up there saying my name is Dr. Marr. I don't have that done master. I have a master in uh economy. I don't have that. I don't even have the bachelor degree. I went to the school or you in blank college. No, you don't need all that to figure out what's going on around you. You don't need to be an economist to know what's going on with the income. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to know Elon Musk be tricking us. Elon Musk be tricking us. How you ever tune into Elon Musk? Elon Musk, when they send off a rocket, I ain't never seen so many commercial break in a live thing on on the internet on their website. Like, we'll be back in 30 minutes. And you know, Elon Musk, they supposed to have cameras all over the darn ship. But they're like, we'll be back in 15 minutes. And you tune into the website when you just missed the darn live broadcast. They got commercials, you know, they got people talking like, and then you see somebody, you stand there long enough, see somebody come in like, well, 5 seconds. They about to start the engine, get a good bust, burst the engine, burst the speed. Then we're gonna cut it off and be back in an hour. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's over with now. We back in an hour. I stopped tuning into his doing broadcast, man. That job be so damn. I like, come on. You know how much. You got me messed up, dog. Hold a minute. I had to shut the door. My sweet ass she ain't not working. But yeah, come on, man. Yeah, I know. I need to just stop. Just put on. I'm talking about something. I know I've started talking. I get all surgeons and all that good stuff. Oh, I'm sorry for yawning, but I ain't sleep as long as I wanted to today. You know, one day I want to lay down, get up, use the bathroom, lay back down. But I had to get up. I had to go do something. I had to go pay some bills. I'm about to get out there now because I got to go get some food for my dogs and ferrets. Yep, my ferret stinking nose. That's the name. Hey, I hope everybody enjoyed the holiday yesterday. Whomever celebrate uh the festive. Oh my God. Oh, whoever celebrate Christmas. The word just gets stuck right there, like fest. I'm gonna make you feel bad. Yes, it is. There you go. I hope y'all enjoy that thing. I hope y'all enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy this video when you watch it. My one person, thank you so much for watching. Uh, but I'm sorry I wanted to start talking about the money thing, the money side of the thing, But when you hear that your country that you live in pledging $700 million for a building, don't it make you want to just make the antenna just stand up like antenna? What is going on here? Make your antenna stand up, and then make it so bad. Our president don't even have a good relationship with France, not like it used to be. But you're gonna pledge $700 million for a 800-year-old building. Oh man, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta pause and just think about it. One person, just think about it. One person. $700 million being pledged to a building in another country. When the European money, it worth more than the United States money, the American money. The European money is worth more than the United States American money, and we pledging $700 million to a country that really don't find us that likable. You think about it. Just think about it. I know I'm about to get off one person, but you think about it though. There's a lot of countries that the United States deal with don't like the United States. You seen this year, a few months ago, the Canadian president, prime minister, were making fun of our president. Uh, there's a lot of countries that we deal with that don't like the United States. So I don't understand why the United States be pledging $700 million to the Notre Dame Cathedral, hundreds of millions of dollars to Ukraine. You're still fixing on. You're still fixing on the infrastructure for Iraq. You're still fixing on the infrastructure. You got to fix on the infrastructure for Syria, Afghanistan. You just can't go in there and drop some bombs. You drop some bombs, you got to go back in there later on. You got to fix them buildings. Look what happened to Japan in World War II when the United States bombed Japan, or had a war with Japan and had a war with Germany. Had spent what if $1 billion or close to billions of dollars to help rebuild that country. But I can't do anything about it. I can't even get people to subscribe. I can't even get family members to subscribe to my darn YouTube channel. I can't get nobody to vote for me. Yeah, and then they'll look at my credentials like, well, he just only did 4 years in the military. Finished high school. He's a working man. You can't listen to the working man. Even though this working man know how to budget, know how to plan, know how to feed his family, they won't listen to no working man. You got to have them done initials in front of your name or behind your name. You got to have them initials. You got to have that MD what Dennis is. I think Dennis is like DE, I think. DE and DN or something like that. You ain't got no initials behind your name, or you have some money in front of your bank account in your bank account like that, they ain't gonna listen to you. Not in the good old United States. Mm-mm. Cause you see, you know what crazy? You know what crazy? Running for politics, running for the president in the United States, you got to raise so many millions of dollars just to stay in the race. Have we ever asked ourselves, where is the millions of dollars going to? I know someone's supposed to go into advertising. But what them millions of dollars you got to, they want you to raise so many millions of dollars a month just to campaign for president. Campaign. Man. You know why Donald Trump won? Donald Trump just said, I ain't got to raise no money. They gonna give me money. I'll give myself some money. I start my own organization and give myself some money. You know, it's a shame that you got to raise and then Bloomberg and he don't got in the race. He's another billionaire. Don't got in the race for the Democrat. I was listening to the news today. They say so far he ain't even raised no money like that. He done donated $200 million. Hold on. He done donated $200 million of his own money just for his campaign. $200 million of his own money for his campaign just to run for president. And he ain't gonna win. He ain't gonna win. People to be talking about Michelle Obama need to run. Why? Why? I'm saying that the same thing. That was the same thing got him Hillary head. I did 4 years with Bill. I think I'm entitled to run and win for president. No. I guess they're saying the same thing for Michelle on the Democrat. But I would be the Democrat too. You know what? Ain't that crazy? You know, that would be the Democrat thing because they were married to the dumb man who was president. They got the credentials now to run for president. Michelle, like, I ain't running. That's what she said this time. You know, though she said, but you know, what stop her for down the line to my I think I got a shot. Yeah, you talking about openly to run. No. You shouldn't run from you been Donald got in. But Donald didn't win because he had money. Donald Trump won because he was to be a billionaire, he was still related to the poor people. He had them poor middle class and people in the poverty. He had them like believing in him, like shit. I can relate to Donald. You know, even though a lot of stuff Donald was saying is far-fetched and crazy to some, but he had people relating to what he was saying. Yep. Yeah, people relating to what he was saying. That's how he won. People want somebody. They want somebody to be outspoken. They want people to be like instead of sounding like you know how Obama was doing. He was sounding like a doing robot when he got up there. Oh, hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, uh, I'd like to discuss. Uh, you know, don't get out there. Hey, shit, man, like that. You know what I'm tired. We gonna do this. We gonna do it to the now. We ain't gonna trade with you. You keep your junk over there. You gonna come ask us to trade with you. We don't need you. Want you, China? So I don't need y'all jump. I'm gonna put a torque on everything. A turret. What a turret? Yeah, not close enough. I'm gonna put it on everything. Y'all kick my butt. Kiss it. Then he didn't realize that it will affect in other places. They ain't had nothing to do with it. uh, I know one time it's the kill plant died in West Point, Georgia. It's about 30 to 40 minutes away. And there's a lot of local people. There's a lot of people around in the local area. They work at that plant, or they work at the park places that supply the plant. But this year, I think they were out of work for at least 3 to 4 weeks because the increased prices of the done parts for coming overseas. Even though the cars were getting made here, but Kill they operate out of Asia, so they're like, mm, y'all need to go ahead and sit at home for a little while. 5% unemployment. Yeah. Hey, I'm about to get out here. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this live stream. By the time that I get to uploading, thanks to people for watching this video. Uh, Still $700 million, man. You pledging $700 million, $2 million a person in the United States. You'll have a very happy country. Man, they be the Donald Trump was the best president in the world. I'm telling you. You can eat people $2 million. Donald Trump was the best president in the world. He was right. Ain't no president ever did what he did. Thank you, Donald. I remember that year when George Bush gave out that stimulus package. Man, I was glad to get my $100 and some dollars. I was glad to get my $100 and some dollars. Thank you, George. I think it was $100 some or $300. No, I still said thank you, George. All right, I'm about to get out this thing. When you come in, when you in, make sure you just subscribe to my channel, like, turn on the notification bell, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Cause I know if I don't get back on today, I won't be beginning on to Monday. Cause there's gonna be I'll be having some long work days, man. It'll be some long work days. I complain about it, but until they get out there doing $2 million to everybody, I still gotta go out there and hit it, hustle and grind, goddamn work. Once again, thank you for watching this video. I hope you like what you seen. I hope you you understand what I was saying. I hope you some of the stuff I said is like like you could think about it like this dude is not nuts. This dude actually know what he was talking about. But talk to you later. Have a great day. Oh, by the way, my darn Atlanta Falcons started winning at the wrong time. Hold on. My Atlanta Falcons, they went 1-12 or something like that. Now they but don't won by 5 games. Not 1-12. It can't be 1-12. It won in Sunday. They don't won by 5 games now. No, they won 7. They don't won by 5 games. So they 6-7. Something like that. Or 5-7. They won the 2. God darn Atlanta Falcons. You should have went ahead and lost out for them to get a high draft pick. That's all my. Get a high draft pick, Atlanta Falcons. But I'll talk to you later. Yeah.